After a break, it is common for either of them to be curious and want to return, but do not dare to say so. These desires can confuse you both. Is it worth it to remain separate? Could you try again? If you do not know if the way your ex acts is for love or a disorder of your emotions, look for these 10 signs that your ex wants to return but does not prove it. 1. It gets nostalgic. This is a typical effect of every final. It happens that when we are going to say goodbye to something or someone, suddenly love arises and it is difficult to say goodbye. If suddenly your ex writes you messages, particularly at night or after 1 or 2 beers, and seeks to start a conversation about their relationship and their good memories, that is a clear sign that he is interested in you again. 2. You find it everywhere. If you get to places and find your ex there, if it happens frequently, it may not be accidental. Most likely, he is aware of your plans, researching your new routines and looking for ways to meet you to keep matching. 3. Go through life as an injured puppy. Although it is not something that makes them look good in public, after a break some feel the need to publish the lyrics of a song or some image that expresses the sadness they feel. Those messages are always for someone, even if they don't say their name. If your ex has his social networks loaded with these messages, he definitely wants you or the people they have in common to notice his sadness and let you know that he misses you. Be careful if you victimize. Another possibility is to vent his sadness because he wants to keep a sad boy show so that they see him as the victim of the breakup. Probably look for other people to comfort him. He makes his public pain to present himself as a good boy and attract other girls. 4. Got a new girlfriend in record time. Maybe calling your girlfriend is wrong. If almost immediately after the end of the relationship he shows a new woman in his life, something sounds strange. It may be difficult for you to see him happy in a new relationship, but you should think that it is unlikely to be a real relationship. A break can be so difficult for a man to handle, that he decides to hide his feelings and looks for a new woman to take refuge in to not feel pain. It's not that I love her, it's that she uses it to avoid dealing with the consequences and the anguish she feels when she thinks of you. 5. Calls you or writes you drunk. Sometimes we joke that a good friend is the one who takes your cell phone when you're drunk. Honestly, it is necessary. When you drink, you lose inhibition and that may cause you to reveal some of the feelings you are trying to hide. If your ex shoots messages and emotional calls when he's drunk, it's something to think about. 6. He wants to recapitulate all of his relationship. So if your ex looks for excuses to start conversations of his past, it is a clear sign that he has not overcome you. Even if your ex asks you for that conversation to achieve a close, you should reflect well before accepting his proposal and talking to him. Evaluate if they still have things to talk about, if they can really learn from this conversation, or if, on the contrary, they will most likely end up reliving painful memories or take advantage of it to try to conquer you again. 7. He is angry with you. Every time he talks to you, he finds a way to fight. He seems unable to hold a civilized conversation. Sometimes, out of nowhere, it reacts explosively and acts irritable whenever they match. If you start to see this behavior, it is a strong indication that there are still unresolved feelings for him and he reacts violently because he does not know how to handle frustration over his separation. 8. Presume too much how fabulous your new life is. No one who really trusts himself and his life feels the need to show it on the faces of other people. A guy who splashes his social networks with everything he does and shouts at 4 winds how happy he is a desperate guy. Photos of him with attractive women, dancing from party to party and making his life a great exhibition. All are transparent attempts to get attention. 9. Maintains a lot of communication with you. A simple "how are you?" message may be the best way to start a conversation. Especially if it is from someone with whom at some time you had a high level of trust and shared love. But it is also the type of conversation that can quickly become something much deeper and more attractive. If your ex contacts you a lot and expresses too much interest in you, it's an important clue that he can't get you out of his mind. You surely want to come back. Benefit from our experience and our proven strategy to recover your ex. You deserve the opportunity for a happy future with your ex. Click where it says "click here" in the description of this video, so we can help you immediately. Do not forget to share the video to help other people like you who are looking for help. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and comment. A pleasure. Thanks.